What's the crack, YouTube? Back at it. Second part of the video. Rocking the same shirt. Who cares? Rocking a fresh hat. That's what it's about. That's what's happening. Okay, first off, if you've never watched any of my videos, bro, it's random. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just get out here and I act a fool and I probably don't make a lot of sense. I'm probably not the best review person, but I have fun doing it and I appreciate everyone that watches it, man. If you watch it, even if you like it or not, thank you. Appreciate you for clicking on it. Thank you. Anyway, so, excuse me. So, basically, like, so I'm on TikTok, Fat Guy Jiu-Jitsu, in case you want to follow me. So I'm on TikTok, and I just, on TikTok, I come across a dude that was a sneakerhead. I've always been a low-key sneakerhead. Excuse me. God, sorry about that. My sneakers collection used to be on point. Okay, I used to have shoes that I would just wear here and there. I still got a few pairs that have only hit the pavement maybe once or twice, and I've had them for a couple years. But as I got older, my shoe game just kind of went downhill because I started spending my money on other dumb stuff or adult things, okay? But I've been wanting to try to ramp my shoe game back up because I like shoes, and I don't like my shoes to look raggedy because they've been worn so much. You can only clean them off so much, so I'm trying to eventually, slowly but surely, pick it back up, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, so the guy I follow on TikTok is a sneakerhead, and he started posting all these different dope kicks or whatever. So I ended up messaging him and just seeing, hey, man, blah, 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 like what you got, blah, blah, blah. Where's a good place to buy some dope shoes? So he told me a few apps that you can go look at, and I think there was the GOAT was one, and StockX, and he told me a couple different ones. Well, I had actually heard of both of those. I had heard of StockX before, but I actually had downloaded the app like a hot minute ago, but I never did nothing with it. I looked, some of the stuff was, just not really my style, but I didn't really dive into it like I could have. So I go on there. I decided to download the StockX app. It's a pretty dope app. You go on there and you literally can find, they don't just sell shoes. They sell collectible items. They sell streetwear, tennis shoes, all kind of cool stuff. I went on there and I just typed in Air Max, Nike Air Max. And I don't rock a lot of Nikes, but I've been kind of wanting some Air Maxes lately, and I just typed that in. I looked through those, and it was just pages and pages of shoes. Well, with StockX, it's kind of cool because you can go on there, you can search the car you're looking for. Search for the item that you're looking for, whether it's shoes or collectibles or something, or streetwear or whatever, and you can either buy it, you can place a bid on it, or you can do what I think they call as an ask, where if will you take a certain amount for this item? Like, you got it posted for $150, will you take $125, or something like that. And then the person can review the order and get back to you through the app, and then you can make the transaction like that, or you can bid on it. So, because some of them don't actually have prices, they just are open bids, and I guess whoever's going to get the highest bid is who the person's going to sell the shoes to, or the items, or whatever it is that you're getting off of there. Super dope. So I searched Vans, I searched Adidas, I searched a lot of the brands of kicks that I wear. So I reverted back to the Air Max, and I was looking at those, and then I jumped on to, I rock a lot of Supras, so I jumped on to Supras. I just bounced around, right? It's one of those apps where you go down like a rabbit hole. It's like you type in something, and all these styles of shoes were coming up, like these ugly Yeezys, and these dope shoes, and then these really just ridiculous shoes. They have super hard to find stuffs on there. Shoes on there, and they will actually, another cool thing is when you purchase shoes from them, it gets shipped to StockX from whoever's selling the shoe, and they get verified. And then when you get the shoe, which you'll see, they let you know that it's been verified, and they clamp a little round thing on it that says StockX verified, which I think is pretty dope. especially because when you're buying shoes off of an app or online, some places it may be advertised as one thing, but there's a lot of fake, really good knockoff shoes and clothes out there. So sending it to StockX does take another day or so, which was pretty quick turnaround. But to have someone professionally, if you're not a professional at doing that or have the good eye to tell you if if your shit's legit or not. So I think that's pretty dope. But then again, I went around and I looked and I bid on a couple of pair. Because the thing about buying tennis shoes, like, it can get real pricey. There were shoes on there that I saw that were like limited edition Travis Scotts that were going for like $3,000, all the way down to like just Yeezys. I saw some Yeezys, like just Yeezy slides that were kind of expensive. But then I saw some really decent price shoes, some really fat shoes that, the average person that doesn't want to spend $200 or $300 on a pair of shoes could get. So needless to say, I looked at the app for a few days, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I looked at the app for a few days. Just got familiar with it. You can store your debit card on there, so it automatically charges you. The only thing I didn't like, and I'll tell you this real quick before I show you what I got. The one thing I did not like is, so say if you pay $150, and I'm just throwing this number out, you pay $150 for a pair of shoes, there's like a service fee, and then the shipping was a little pricey. Like, I think on the pair I got, it was like $13 or something like that for shipping. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with the certification in the fine print fee or whatever, but needless to say, it was dope. The process was pretty seamless. They were sending me tracking, letting me know, hey, we got it here at StockX, blah, blah, blah. We're checking it out. We'll get it out. And then, bam. They actually came a day early, which was dope. I was looking forward to seeing them. I haven't actually worn them yet, but I did take a sneak peek. However, I kind of wanted to do the review on this because I think, like, shoes, like, I really love hats. It's what you've probably seen me wear a bunch of my videos. I really love hats. I really love t-shirts, tanks, things of that nature. Now, I'm an older dude, and, I do have older guy clothes, but pretty much that's what I rock for the most part, Like, there's really no age limit to rock certain things, and I think t-shirts, stuff like that are pretty, whatever. But anyway, so, now, I don't know how many, okay, so, I will tell you this. Okay, never mind. I'll just do it. Okay, so let me see. Oh, it comes in a nice, convenient, the Nike box. It tells you what kind of shoes they are on there and whatnot. It's cool. So what I got is I got so I got these bad boys right here. These are some Air Max 90s. Okay, now, I know what you're thinking. Are those polka dots? Yeah, they're polka dots. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know. But the more I looked at them online, the more I started to fall in love with them. I really love this thick white part right here. And also, the way this is on the back right here and how the Nike sits on top, that's pretty sick. And then I love this like brown kind of gum color. I have a couple of pairs of Vans that have this pattern on the bottom, which for some reason I love that. I actually have a phone case it's a Vans phone case that's shaped like the bottom of a Vans tennis shoe that's this same color. So I thought that was really dope. There's the bottom, which I think that's kind of neat, Yeah, man, these things, I don't wear a lot of shoes with white. I usually wear darker color shoes. I don't rock a lot of Nike, so I'm not going to pretend that I do. I have a couple of pair. This is my second pair of Air Max. The reason why I'm doing this review again is because it's just a cool little app to be able to go on and search shoes and stuff like that. Because I looked at some other stuff that wasn't just shoes. I looked at some collectible items, things like that. Man, they got a lot of stuff on there, man. The app is super, super fluid, easy to find stuff, lots and lots of choices for most of the selections that I looked at. So, go give it a shot. It's StockX. I'm sure you can find it in your app store, if you have Android, iPhone, Boost Mobile, whatever you have, Ghetto Wireless, I don't know, whatever you got, I'm sure you can, excuse me, you can find the app, and yeah, get on there and find some cool stuff. If you're into like anime stuff or a lot of sports memorabilia, stuff like that, go check it out, man. StockX. Check the app out. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe. Go watch the previous video to that, and the previous video to that, and the previous video to that. More views, more subscribers. Let's get after it. Let's do it, man. Let's get a few more. Let's break 50. Let's break 50, and that's the goal right there, to get 50 subscribers. So if you know somebody, tell them. Go tell their buddy, tell their sister, tell their relatives. I don't care if they live across in Timbuktu or East Jesus. It don't matter. Tell them to come subscribe to this channel. Yes, the videos are not every day, but you know what? When you get the videos, they're going to be cool. They're going to be funny. It's going to be me acting a damn fool on here and just showing you random products. And yeah, so, you know.